You're tuned into Recovery TV, the voice of hope, with your host, John J. Tassoni Jr. Discussions and information on addiction and mental health issues. Here's your host with today's guest.
Welcome to another edition of Recovery TV, and I'm your host, John Tassoni. Narcan, please get it. It's at CVS, Walgreens, any pharmacy. URI has it. Get it. Put it in your purse. Put it in your car. Take it out at night. It saves lives. We need to save more lives. My guest today is Jennifer Papagotis from Tri-County, and we're going to talk a little bit about their new dental program that they just came out with children. So Jennifer, thank you for joining us today, and thank you for the information that you're going to bring forth with the the new dental facility on Middle Spring Avenue in North Providence.
Yes, thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
So Tri-County Community Action, we have been helping people since 1965. The most recent program we've expanded is our pediatric dental program. So you might know, John, that Tri-County has operated a dental program for adults and to some degree children for about 10 years now, but about a year ago, or in 2023, started communicating with St. Joe's Pediatric Dental Program in Providence. And we were offered the opportunity to take over that organization and that practice. And it just worked out. It was fate. We had just been gifted some office space to expand our medical practice, and we thought that dental would be the absolute most perfect opportunity. Huge need in the state, particularly for children, and that's exactly what we did. We took over the St. Joe's program, opened doors at 1637 Mineral Spring in North Providence, June 17th in 2024. So we added 13 dental operatories, very large pediatric dental practice. Yeah, and we are excited to continue to expand those services.
You know, one of the things too, people may or may not know, I sit on the board of Tri-County.
Yes.
I was ecstatic when they came up with this new concept for children. Mm-hmm. It's very unfortunate that a lot of the children in Rhode Island don't have the dental care that they need to have healthy lives. And once you have issues pertaining to your dental, you have problems with eating, you have problems with a number of different things in your life.
That's correct.
So Tri-County was the savior, I'll say it, of getting the dental program up and running, and the family that donated the space was a big hit. Mm-hmm. We got federal funding to do this.
Yes.
A lot of the new docs that are in there now have nothing but praise for those folks. And the people that we serve at the facility, nothing but the best reviews.
Absolutely.
And the key to this whole thing is to make sure we have healthy children, because healthy children become healthy adults.
That's right.
And if people don't have the access to care to make sure that they have healthy mouths, we're all in good shape. We're all in good shape.
Yes, and it's so important to teach children at a very young age about dental hygiene, how to care for their teeth. Like you said, there's a snowball effect. So children that experience dental pain from a young age oftentimes aren't able to articulate that. It can lead to increased behavior. You know, parents get frustrated, they're dealing with young children, they don't know how to express their concerns. And, you know, studies have shown that there's absolutely an increase in frustration for parents managing children that are acting out and don't know why they're acting out. So taking children for dental checkups early and regularly is so important to identify those dental caries before they become a bigger problem.
It's also very, very important to take children to the dentist at a very young age, and the dentist can make them feel comfortable. I can remember as a child, way back, when my parents took me to the dentist, it was like going into the electric chair.
It can be scary, for sure.
You know, no pain medication. Just start drilling, start doing what they need to do.
Yeah.
And it's
so different.
It's a whole different ball game now.
Absolutely a
It's a
different
whole
ball
different
game.
ball game.
You know, the priority is to make children comfortable, and we do that in a variety of ways. First of all, our staff is amazing. We are lucky enough to partner with NYU Langone Dental Residency Program to help us with staffing with dental residents in our program. And then we have the attending dental providers, so a great staff of providers, very well trained. Our dental receptionists, our dental assistants, you know,
They feel comfortable.
they
when
feel
can-
comfortable for sure, and trained on how to handle children, how to make them comfortable in an environment that's relaxing, and then having the tools. Sedation dentistry is huge, being able to offer them the nitrous oxide if it's something that's needed to make the children be able to you know, sit through their dental appointments, which can be scary. So I agree, you know, starting at a young age, making a relationship with your dental home and your dental providers is so important.
You know, it's so much on the children too, but I have to jump into another area, which is the adult dentistry
Sure.
that you have there. I'm a patient,
Thank
and
you.
I've never seen so much compassion and so much professionalism within that office. A lot of people
Absolutely.
would think that, oh my God, you're going to Tri-County Dental? What's wrong with you? There's so many dentists you can go to. But I go there for a reason. I go there because I sit on the board and I want to make sure that the rest of the folks that go there are treated with dignity and respect.
Absolutely.
And there's nothing but the best over there. So if people are out there watching this show now, you need a dentist, don't be afraid to call Tri-County.
Absolutely.
Because they're the best of the best. And the issue with the children, when we were talking about this, and how many children could not go to a pediatric dentist because we didn't have many.
And that still continues to this day. There's
Yeah.
a huge shortage in the state,
Right.
particularly with offices that accept Medicaid.
Right,
And there's a huge need. You just can't find an office that accepts Medicaid dental plans. In North Providence, we're the only one. And surrounding areas as well, there's
But see, that to me, that's a problem.
a huge problem.
It's a problem because you're separating who can afford it, who can't afford it, to whether they get care or they don't get care.
Absolutely.
Everyone deserves health care. Everyone deserves dental care. And if you, as a small or young adult or a child who doesn't get dental care, as we stated before, that could lead them down a road of no return.
It sure can. And then, you know, picture yourself as a first grader and you have cavities and they're not addressed and they become more and more of a problem. You're sitting in pain. Do you think that child can focus on their schoolwork? No. So it's important.
I mean, you as a mom, you
Yeah.
know what you have to go through when you have young ones, you know, and they may say or may not say what's really bothering them. But when you have jaw pain, when you have teeth pain, that affects your brain and affects
sure does.
other organs within your system if you don't take care of it at the expedient time that it needs to be taken care of.
Absolutely.
And for all the kids that, when I was a kid, I mean, who knew about shots? More, you know, Novocaine. Who knew about that? Who knew
Right.
about the mask?
Right.
Now it's a foregone conclusion that this stuff is needed.
Yeah, we don't want kids to sit in our chairs uncomfortable. We want to make the experience a positive one for them
Right.
so that they come
They
back.
come back.
Yeah, and they
Right.
listen. You know, that's the other part of our practice is we teach them how to maintain their teeth. We teach the parents what to look for, how to brush, how to floss, and then how to have a healthy dental home throughout your years. It doesn't stop in your childhood.
I don't know if you know this, but I want to ask you the question about when the doors open until they are today.
Yeah.
How many patients?
From when our doors first opened, let's see. So we have 2 locations now, one in Johnston, and then our newest one in North Providence. So prior to opening our doors in North Providence, we had about 3,000 dental patients. Today, just dental patients, we have over 5,500 dental patients.
Wow.
So within a year's time, we've doubled our dental practice. Our patients now, we have primary care as well in behavioral health. We have a little over 11,000 patients total in all of our health centers. So dental is just about hovering just under 50% of our practice.
Sure. We're going to talk more about that when we come back. You're watching Recovery TV, and I'm your host, John Tassoni. Tri-County Dental is in the house. We'll be right back after these messages.
And now back to Recovery TV with your host, John J. Tassoni Jr. Recovery TV is made possible by our supporting sponsors and our title sponsor, Kodak. Now, here's John and today's guest.
Welcome back to Recovery TV, and I'm your host, John Tassoni. Tri-County is in the house. Jennifer Papalotis, and she's Director of Corporate Compliance. We're talking a little bit about children's dental. And now I want to talk a little bit about the overall aspect of Tri-County, because there's a lot of people outside of Northern Rhode Island that don't know anything about Tri-County. So
That's right.
why don't you give us a little overview of Tri-County?
Sure. So again, Tri-County opened its doors in 1965. We are a community action program. And you're right. I think Tri-County is a pretty well-kept secret in our state, which is unfortunate because we have a lot to offer. We have 14 locations in Northern Rhode Island and in Washington County. And we actually serve all of Washington County for the majority of our programs. Our programs include our health center that we've been chatting about today. We also have several food pantry locations. We have Head Start classrooms for early education for young children. We have prevention in the northern part of the state. We also do LIHEAP, which is our heating assistance program, weatherization services. We have a very large employment and training program where we offer GED classes and a ton of other training opportunities for young adults and adults to further their professional careers.
You know, when I was asked to be on the board, I was actually floored
Yeah.
the first couple of meetings about the programs that Tri-County offers the general public.
We hear that a lot.
Especially the heating assistance, weatherization programs, Head Start programs for kids.
Tri-County serves about 40,000 people every year.
But you hit the nail right on the head because it is the best kept secret.
And we're working hard to change that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that with the dental, the primary care, all the other programs that Tri-County offers, and Joe and Brenda, who are at the top of the heap, they do a fabulous job.
They do.
And yourself as a director and all the directors that I've met, first class operation.
Thank you.
And the people that work under you, everyone is so professional. Even in the dental, the adult dental, and I've been to the children's dental, and I've been to the food banks.
Dedicated, I think you'll
very,
find.
very much dedicated. As a matter of fact, the other day I was down at the LIHEAP office over there talking to the ladies over there, and the dedication, and because you work with the people who are most vulnerable.
Yes.
You work with the people who need help.
Yes, and often don't have anywhere else to turn.
Correct. Or the people, the elderly, who don't have family members
That's
to
right.
help them find out about oil, or find out about electricity issues,
Right.
or find out about food issues. The biggest thing right now is the elderly is trying to pick from your doctors and your prescriptions to your food,
That's right.
to your gas, to your automobile. It's a big game that a lot of the elderly have to choose from.
Absolutely. And, a program that I didn't mention earlier is our senior and disabled adult program. So we're able to get people into the home. Our case managers will work with people, make sure that they're independently living in their homes whenever possible, but then help navigate those services. It's hard, navigating your health insurance and navigating other services you don't know where to turn to. So let us do that for you.
Yeah, and there's a lot of people too that live alone, that really are housebound, that can't get to whether it's getting food or getting prescriptions or choosing from either or.
Right.
It's a big deal.
It is.
It's a big
very
deal.
isolating.
I mean, we are probably one of the only states, or if not the only state, that we have pretty close to 60% of our folks are elderly.
Yeah. And there are not enough services in our state
Right.
to make sure that everyone's properly cared for, timely.
And you know, the other thing too, you get folks that say, well, we shouldn't be giving out things, we shouldn't be doing this. But let me tell you something, if it was your mother or your father or your siblings
Right.
or your children, you would have a different story.
Absolutely. And, you know, we work hard to lessen the burden on our residents, on taxpayers. You know, we spend a lot of time researching grant money and researching other private donations or private foundations that make money available for these programs. You know, that's something that's in our regular everyday work. We're constantly looking for new avenues to support these programs.
And it's hard.
It's hard.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
You fight for every dollar.
Because, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Because the pot is getting smaller and smaller
That's
and
for sure.
smaller, and things are getting more expensive.
They certainly are. So we do expect our need to grow, the need of our residents to grow over the next several months. You know, as you're aware, things are getting more expensive, services are becoming less, or there's a lot of more rules in place for us to be able to offer services. So, you know, we've been fighting really hard to be able to maintain, to be able to keep our doors open and to expand, to accommodate more and more individuals that are finding themselves in need, where they never have before.
Right. And people who are in need, again, choices. It's all about choices.
Yeah,
it's all about whether
it
you
is.
get the medication, you get the food. You know, and it's really, I mean, I do a lot with human services in the town of Smithfield, and I can see it.
Yeah.
I can see it. It's progressively getting worse. And if the federal government doesn't get their act together soon, we're
Yeah.
all going to be in serious trouble.
We could definitely see a lot more struggles ahead, for
Yeah.
sure.
And the struggles are not little struggles. They're big struggles.
They are giant struggles,
They're
definitely.
big struggles.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel bad, and I say this, whether it's your children, my children, my grandchildren, your grandchildren someday, it's hard. It's hard. It's a struggle to keep your head above water. We're going to
It
take
sure
another quick
is.
break. You're watching Recovery TV, and I'm your host, John Tassoni. We'll be right back after these messages.
And now back to Recovery TV with your host, John J. Tassoni Jr. Recovery TV is made possible by our supporting sponsors and our title sponsor, Kodak. Now, here's John and today's guest.
Welcome back to Recovery TV, and I'm your host, John Tassoni. Thank you for joining us today. And Jennifer Papagotis is the Director of Corporate Compliance. It's a big title, Jennifer.
Big title.
For Tri-County, and she's been here explaining all the programs in Tri-County, especially the new dental program they have for the young folks in North Providence. So Jennifer, thank you for joining us,
Sure.
and thank you for the work that you do over at Tri-County. I'm sure that, you know, sometimes there's not a lot of thanks that go around the building, but I'll tell you, when I sit at those board meetings and I see the work that's being completed by all of you, that employees at Tri-County, I'm very, very impressed.
Thank
very
you.
impressed.
Thank
So
you.
thank you again for what you do.
Of
I want
course.
to talk a little bit about your website. I want to talk a little bit about if folks want to join the dental, if they want
Sure.
services from Tri-County. How do we do that?
So yeah, we are accepting new patients, and you can contact our main number, 401-351-2750 for any of our programs, or to reach our health center, it's 401-519-1940, and then we'll ask you some questions and get you enrolled and with an appointment. And we talked a little bit about the need and how there's a real shortage of pediatric dental providers. So we do our very best to get people in quickly. There is a little bit of a wait for our hygiene appointments, our regular screenings. But if you're having a problem, please call us and we'll do our very best to get you in as quickly as possible. And then for our other services, Tri-County is unique in that we have an inter-office process. So if you come in for our dental program and you let us know that you're struggling with your heating or you're not able to afford groceries every month, tell us. And then we can get you connected and referred internally to our other programs. We want to make sure, you know, it's really full service and integrated process. So we want to make sure you're getting all the services.
Well, I want to thank you. I want to thank Tri-County.
You're welcome.
I know this was a last minute
Happy to help.
gig to come in. I greatly appreciate that.
Sure.
And you know, Tri-County's on the slide there. Visit their website. Next week we have Jessica Lacey from Thrive Behavioral Health. And coming up after this is Kodak Live and its fully integrated approach to care. Thank you very much. It's an honor to serve the residents of Rhode Island. See you next week.